Hey group leaders, welcome to part one of our small group leader training. And in this, we're talking about creating a great group atmosphere. There are three things that we're going to talk through today to help you continue to take some next steps in this area. The first one is clearly communicating group expectations. The second thing is creating a hospitable environment. And the third thing is, what are the two questions that everybody's asking themselves when they show up to your group for the first time? When we're dealing with communicating expectations, some of the things that you want to think about is inviting them to your group in such a way that they know how that content that's going to be studied is going to add value to their life and the next steps that they're trying to take in their relationship with God. After that, you want to be able to alleviate some of their fears, help them to make them feel comfortable. You want them to know, how much are they going to have to talk? What is the environment going to be like when they show up? Whenever you're communicating expectation, you also have an opportunity to share with them how they can expect to encounter God and it can change their life. Now, that doesn't mean that if somebody comes to your group one time that their life is necessarily going to be changed forever in eternity, but it does mean that that actually could happen. And so the way that you describe to them what's going to take place at your group and how God can use that, don't sell it short, but also don't be a used car salesman. When it comes to creating an excellent, hospitable environment, things you want to take into consideration are the lighting in the room, the temperature of the room, the way that the chairs are positioned so that people can see what content's being presented, as well as be able to maybe even shift gears if needed so that you can discuss things in a better format. But you want the room to be nice and tidy before you start receiving people before your group. One of the other components of creating a hospitable environment is going to be refreshments. Now, in this, something store-bought would be totally great, but just something that's kind of nice for people to get to enjoy so they're not worried about food if they're coming in and they didn't have a chance to eat yet, but not something that's going to steal the attention or be distracting to your group. So preferably something that's not really loud and crunchy, and if somebody, just one person, is going to partake in that it's going to be taking away from other people's enjoyment and what they're able to get out of the session, but not something that's like this amazing dish that everybody's talking about rather than what happened throughout the life change. Now, there's time and a place for those things, of course. However, during your regular group sessions, that probably isn't the place for you to show off your award-winning recipe. Another component of creating a great group atmosphere is clarity. So having clear signage for what your group is, the timing of it, the structure for what's going to take place in your group, all of those things are going to play a part in alleviating people's fears and helping them know what to expect and therefore feel safe around that. Now, there's an opportunity within that for you to pull some people from your group or to even intentionally invite others to join you as an assistant leader to help take care of some of these things with creating your environment, or to be able to host people on the front end while some of those things are being finished up. But I will tell you this, attention to detail matters. And what people come into as they are creating a first impression is very hard to come back from. The two biggest questions people are going to be asking themselves whenever they show up to your group is, do these people like me? Do I like these people? And as you know that, you're able to help them make connections. You're able to respond favorably to the things that they share, and all of those are going to be helping them feel secure, feel safe, and know what to expect moving forward. As you lead a life-giving group, creating a great group atmosphere is one of the biggest things. Not only are people taking next steps, but you're creating a life-giving group for people. And they're going to want to come back to that. We're going to send them out to be on mission every week, and hopefully we're going to be able to multiply based on the opportunities that they are. But they're going to take what your group is, the experience they have at your group, and they're going to take that into other groups as well. And so you've got a real opportunity as you press into creating this great group atmosphere, not only for your group, but for other people's to get to experience something even bigger. And so keep up the great work. I'm excited to see us all grow in this area and the impact it's going to make for the kingdom.